as they will make their way over the blue line and then dump it in deep, getting a line change as Miami will send it right back up the wall and sliding down into the Denver end of the ice. Paios getting back to play it. Miami putting on some forecheck pressure. Colby Ambrosio working with Johnny Waldron and Theodore Forsander. Puck going behind the net. Forsander had it, bumped off the play, and regained by Denver as they will send it up the wall and then skating it out. Here comes Denver back ahead over the blue line. Drops off, and that shot blocked down. The junior, as he is right on the verge of 100 points. A shot from the point, and that got hit by Carter King right out in front and deflected away over to Dahlmeyer, who got a stick on it, jabbed it away. Here comes Jack Devine back up near the blue line. He'll carry it out of the zone, then back in.
Basketball game moves from Saturday to 8 o'clock tonight, and well, here on the campus of Miami, we scrambled a little bit, found a way to make it work, and got the time switched. So both games actually, the times changed so that not that long off time between tonight's game and the end of tonight's game and tomorrow's game, 6 o'clock tomorrow.
Dahlmeyer made another save out of that flurry of action as Aiden Thompson cross-ice feed up high. Carter King with it. Cuts off to the wall, right wing side. Left the puck along the wall and jammed back up by Hutchinson for Miami. And Carlo Gioiello gets it off the boards. His cross-ice feed gets to...
The Hawks have done a good job of keeping it up in the offensive end.
Braden Morrison centering this power play unit right now, making his 7th straight appearance for Miami as Red Hawks again win the faceoff. Quinn has it near the blue line. Into the left circle, Nassen skates back out, wanted to feed it down low. Ambrosio battling along the wall, but then cleared away by Denver, and good effort along the wall as the
possession nearly gave away a breakaway going the other direction. It was a good shot from the point. Now back to action, though.
Red Hawks power play winding down as Michael Quinn sends one through the crease, but that one cleared back up ice, and that'll slide all the way down to be icing now as Denver is back.
U.S. at the Junior Nationals, but he was... So they have some experience playing without him, but unexpected here tonight. Tough to game plan that. He's got 27 assists on the season and is a big-time defensive player.
Denver quickly up ice. Jack Devine back up high. A shot in, blocked down out front as it comes through the slot. Red Hawks trying to clear it away, but kept alive by Carter King, who is on the verge of 100 points as well. A couple of guys looking for some big milestones. Denver moving the puck cross ice and resetting up high as Jack Devine cuts across the middle, Devine into the middle and it. Trying to find Aiden Thompson on the backside, but got all the way through. Thompson takes it off the wall, gives it back to Devine, cycles around, drops it off as cutting down was Buckberger, resetting back up high. Buckberger working with Garrett Brown, that pass off the wall. Comes down low, back up. Aiden Thompson had that shot blocked by his own teammate Devine, who tracks it down, feeds it to the right side. And back up high, Devine a one-timer, and that one cleared out front. The sharp angle shot taken by Brown. Save made by the Red Hawks, Ethan Dahlmeyer, and Miami able to tip it back out of the zone, but coming right back up as Kieran Sebrian. He sent that one down into the corner. Player that played for Anthony Noreen at Tri-City for 3 years. Anthony Noreen very familiar with him. Comes off the back wall. Michael Feenstra tracking it down. There's it for Ambrosio, and the puck turned over behind the net. Centered right out front, and Kieran Sebrian coming down that right side. Fan on a shot as I think he might have had an open net to shoot in as Dahlmeyer was trying to track back over. Red Hawks catching a big break there.
Sebrian is going to be trying to shake that one off. He had a wide open look. He may have gotten tied up a little bit from behind, but Sebrian with a fantastic look right there as he had Dahlmeyer beat.
Puck flipped back up ice by Miami, trying to set him in the offensive zone, and at the blue line, that shot blocked down off Connor Hutchinson's stick. Deflects all the way back up ice, up ahead, but Sam Harris cut off by Miami. Red Hawks take it away again, pass up ahead, off the stick of Forsander. A little back and forth we go here as Denver trying their luck up the middle this time, but take it away. Quinn's pass then out, up ice. Intercepted, knocked back in by Denver as they will come in on that right side, trying to move it through the middle, but nice job by Forsander to get a stick on that one off the stick of Connor Capone to knock it out of the zone and slapped back in, but Red Hawks get to it behind their own net as we're down to 6.5 to go. Fast moving first period. Haven't had any shots since the Denver goal, the unassisted goal, the 1-0 lead. And here come the Paios, a drop pass.
Emmons, he raved about both his intelligence and his effort level, just that motor high running all the time.
And that's why you get more ice time. Show it, you want it, you get it. And that's what he is doing right now as Redhawks get to the offensive zone. Vestenberg sends it off the end wall. Michael Quinn, the defenseman, pitching up, trying to catch up to it. Puck slides all the way around, comes back near the blue line, held in. Nice job by Miami. Carajoyello, though, taking it into the boards on that left side. And Devine lost his footing, but not before he clears it away. And Denver sends it back up ice. But they're going to blow that one dead. Legacy in the memory of Brendan Burke.
Brendan Burke, team manager, a member of the Brotherhood. His memory was part of the founding of the You Can Play project. Let's get back to that in just a second, Greg, as the shot comes in.
Sam Harris,
breakaway
a little bit later on the Miami Sports Network, the audio side, and then CBS Sports Network will have the TV call of the game. The game at 8:05 Eastern time tonight as 7-5 shots advantage for Denver. We'll talk more about Brendan Burke, promise you, and kind of what that meant as the puck cleared up ice by Miami. DU back to pick it up out of their own zone. They'll send an outlet feed up ahead as they will come in on the blue line and pass into the middle. They had two men breaking down. What a save, Dahlmeyer, as right on the doorstep, Sam Harris could not push that one through. Puck sliding all the way back up ahead as Ambrosio gets to it. They'll send it over to the right corner, then Waldron right back around. Ambrosio got a stick on it, but comes up the wall and right back down as Spencer Cox sends it behind the Denver net. DU gets to it. They will send it out of the zone as back out through center.
See him right down there on the doorstep and finishing it off.
That's what you call time and space. He had both and able to pick up his 8th goal of the year. And Denver inside the final 30 seconds increases their lead 2-0. Here comes Colby Ambrosio. And as he takes a hit along the wall, puck held in and flipped towards the net by Hutchinson. Steered aside by Davis. On the right side, is shot by Quinn. Blocked down out in front of Davis as the clock hits.
Emmons was trying to chip away until the whistle. They took exception to the fact they thought he went a little bit after the whistle, but the Redhawks maintained possession in the offensive zone.
DU, by the way, had 82 minutes in penalties in that game last Saturday. Here's a long carom picked up by Denver coming out of the zone, and that shot partially tipped away by Michael Quinn and centered right out in front, and again blocked down out in front of the Redhawks' Ethan Dahlmeyer, and this time able to clear it out. Raymond Svatalins, who took a blocked shot off the foot in the first period, back out there for Miami as that puck comes out and then back in offside. Goldpan home-and-home series with Colorado College. The first game will be in Denver, and then they'll finish it up in the Springs. Those games could come right down to who has home ice, and I don't think the folks out at Colorado College aren't hoping that maybe they would be the team that could not only keep Denver from getting home ice, but maybe to the right of Matt Davis. I mean, now with 8 shots on goal, they went through a dry slot after they had 5 shots in the first 10 minutes or so. Here comes Denver, a quick rush up ice and a shot in, tipped in, and Dahlmeyer able to get the glove on it. Jack Devine just 3 points away from 150 career points. That is incredible.
33 assists on the season. He just makes guys around him better.
That leads the nation, by the way. Miami able to win the battle up ice and getting it in over the blue line. Emmons and Reichquist Chupani rather. It's Chupani with the puck, trying to cross ice feed. Giving off Simonovic, cutting down from Filion. Simonovic getting it in, blocked down out in front though as Boston Buckberger takes it away, passing it up ahead. Here comes Jack Devine, trying to thread a pass through, but him as Reichquist intercepted it, and the clearing feed does sneak out and then brought back in.
A little bit tougher, create a little bit of pressure, get some players there to hopefully create a bit of pressure and force Matt Davis to maybe make a move or put the pressure on him so that he's unable to make the play and leaves the second chance out there.
Neutral zone play now for Denver, and they'll be set up the wall by Garrett Brown, but he misses on that pass. And North Dakota with 23 shots in that game, but able to make the most of it. North Dakota was playing hurt and sick last week, and that was a win they much needed, as once again Denver is going to get called.
.217, and his save percentage right about the same as well.
And the puck's hit back to the blue line, got by Simonovic. Here's a 2-on-1 for Denver the other way. Shot in. Great save by Dahlmeyer. The puck comes off the back glass to the front of the net. And Dahlmeyer scrambling and able to fall on that loop behind the net where it's picked back by Miami. And off the boards, Redhawks send it to center. Redhawks with a little bit of speed. Connor Hutchinson cutting to his left, but his shot blocked, deflects into the right corner, and thrown up the wall by Denver, and they've got a 2-on-1 the other way. It's coming down, and a quick shot in. Jared Wright fires it right. 33 shots a game. We mentioned Miami with just 22 shots per game. That certainly will increase the scoring opportunities if you're DU, as they are first in the country in offense and first, obviously, in the conference, but first in the country as well, averaging just a tad under 4 goals a game. And Miami, just by the slimmest of margins, out into the NCAA tournament, leads them all the way through to pick up another national championship for Denver. Knocks turn the puck over along the wall as it's cleared out of the zone. DU with a lot of numbers coming back up ahead. A feed into the middle. That shot blocked down, though. Ambrosio back checking, knocked it away. And Miami catching a break there as they'll turn the other way back up ice. Chupani looking for the pass, tipped away from his stick, turned around. Here comes Garrett Brown now leading the rush for Denver. Shot, score. Well, that puck taken away by the defenseman Garrett Brown, and he leads the rush and buries it behind the Redhawks' Ethan Dahlmeyer, unassisted again for Denver, and it will increase their lead to 3-0.
Anytime you've got giveaways when there's no one behind you, bad things can happen. Those happen in the neutral zone. They happen in your own end as you get another look right there at the beautiful.
And now the 104th player in Denver history to reach the 100 plateau. Congratulations to Aiden Thompson as 100 career points.
Aiden Thompson could challenge that 150 mark that Jack Devine is hunting for. Aiden Thompson, just a junior, unless the Blackhawks come calling.
Which, of course, these days you never know.
He a 3rd round draft pick of the Chicago Blackhawks.
4-0 Denver, as they're now 2 for 2 on the power play. Redhawks trailing at 4-0, moving the puck around to the left side, and Chupani's shot blocked away by Davis behind the net. Ambrosio looking for an opening. Colby Ambrosio, a little bit of beef with Denver. The big hit along the wall, and Waldron drawing the penalty. As Garrett Brown, who got his first collegiate goal here early in the period, is going to head to the penalty box and give Miami a power play. We'll tell you more about Colby Ambrosio when we return, but it's 4-0. Doesn't have a man back to get to the icing call, so Matt Davis had to play it along the wall. Waldron smothers it down. Cross-ice feed goes off the stick of Michael Quinn, who had an opening coming down that right side, but couldn't get the shot off. So it keeps it along the end wall as it comes into the left corner. Back up, clearing feet, held in by Ambrosio. Cuts down, Ambrosio to the circle, sends a shot in, but Davis a save on that one. Deflects into the corner and cleared back up ahead as he'll be brought out of the zone by Carter King, who sends it in deep. He'll go in pursuit, down into the left corner. The puck slides back up to the blue line. Cross-ice feed, right side with it. Cutting down low, Garrett Brown picked up his first collegiate goal here in the period. Circles all the way around. Brown up high, feeds it into the right circle by Devine, but DU keeps it alive, back up high. Brown takes a one-timer, missed wide on that one as the puck comes up the wall, stays in the zone. Aiden Thompson battling along the boards, puck comes off the wall, right over to Connor Hutchinson for Miami, tracking it down across ice, and then he'll get across center, send it down. As Matt Davis comes out of net, he'll slow it down, he'll give it off to Cale Ashcroft as the outlet feed all the way out through center ice, and it's
traffic in front, and then picking up the rebound and firing it in. Firing it in. It bounces its way in off of the stick of Colby Ambrosio once again for his 6th of the season.
And a power play goal as Miami with power play goals in each of the last 2 games. Turning one over on the outlet feed, right back down, feed into the middle, and shot and score. Carter King, career point number 100 as he will.
15th goal of the season. And 44th of his career.
Jack Devine and Aiden Thompson the assist. Thompson the primary. Carter King, career point 100. Aiden Thompson, career point 101. Jack Devine, career point 149. He is dialed in for 150. Will he do it here tonight? As a shot from the center point, tipped wide out front of Ethan Dahlmeyer as Simonovic going behind the Miami net, carrying into the right corner. Going to dig out along with Matt Chupani for Miami as the puck comes over to Christoph Filion. Cross over to Braden Morrison, and Morrison, after crossing center, dumps it the rest of the way down. Jupani in pursuit as battle along the backboards. Comes up the wall and lifted back out by Samu Salmanen. Redhawks have it near their own blue line for them as well. Those games, by the way, everything else in central or mountain time zones. As Arizona State hosting Western Michigan, that's a battle of #1 Western and #2 Arizona State. Omaha, the only team not playing this weekend. North Dakota on the home ice tonight. St. Cloud also hosting as well, as 5 minutes into this third period, 5-1. Denver taking care of what they need to take care of. Colorado College is at St. Cloud State, and Minnesota Duluth.
Without a goal, and so he scores his first. I don't think that will be his last. I don't think that will be the case, but you know, he'll have more along the road as he continues his career, but it's a big-time accomplishment.
Yeah, when you get to play with guys of caliber that David Carl and DU year in and year out put out on the ice, it certainly lends itself to being able to have that opportunity to score. And Garrett Brown out of San Jose, California, and a 4th round Winnipeg Jets draft choice, gets his first in this game tonight. We're approaching 12 minutes remaining in what is a 5-1 lead for Denver. Johnny Waldron up the left side, off the wall, looking for Forsander, poked back to Waldron. Pass along the blue line, slides out over the blue line to center. Miami will have to clear out, get back on side. Waldron will try again, gives it off Forsander, bumps it off the wall. Moulton cutting down the middle, but got harassed from behind and will cycle that pass into the corner. Ambrosio taking it into the wall, clearing feet comes up, held in by Moulton, and he tips it away and picked up by Denver, and they've got a 2-on-none break. Coming down, shot in, save made.
Going to recruit into the system, and well, yeah, it can take some time.
Well, and we can kind of compare that to what's happening with Miami basketball as Miami hits the blue line offside. Roster turnover when it's all said and done with, but Anthony Noreen is a guy that's been around the USHL. He's coached a lot of the guys that are playing for Denver or coached against them in his days at Tri-City, and then before that in Youngstown. A little stint in the ECHL in between there. But when we talk comparing it to what Miami basketball has done, they've brought in Travis Steele, who had been nothing but a winner at Xavier University in Cincinnati, and well, they thought it wasn't quite good enough for them, and Miami said thank you very much. Now in his 3rd year, Travis Steele has, and well, Miami, if you take away that bad loss last Saturday at Western Michigan.
And Tuesday.
Well, back-to-back losses, yeah. Exactly. So
we're going to erase that tonight.
Yep. That game getting underway here in a little less than half an hour across campus at Millette on the Miami Sports Network. So those of you listening on the hockey side, appreciate your loyalty. It's going to get better. Trust me.